Hello and welcome to Inside Indiana Business. I'm Gary Dick. Pamela Whitten has been on the job now for less than a month as IU's 19th and first female president after taking over for Michael McRobbie, who announced he was stepping down last August. She was selected and named IU president in April after serving for 3 years as president of Kennesaw State University in Georgia. Whitten didn't waste any time jumping in with both feet here in Indiana. Just days after getting the job, she was pressing the flesh with faculty, staff, and students on campus in Bloomington, at IUPUI, and IU's 5 regional campuses all earlier this month. Whitten comes to IU with a reputation as a visionary scholar, an accomplished researcher, and an internationally recognized expert in the field of telemedicine. For more on her vision and goals for IU, pleased to be joined by President Pamela Whitten, her first television interview as IU president. And President Whitten, thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
You know, I mentioned after arriving in Indiana earlier this month in July, you have been on a whirlwind tour, all IU campuses. I know I saw social media was abuzz with you meeting all of the IU athletic coaches. So you've really gotten around the state. Your first reactions to your interactions.
It is great. I am so greatly impressed with Hoosiers across the state. I mean, people are warm and they're welcoming and they're excited. And I'll tell you, there's a lot of love around the state for Indiana University.
Yeah. Well, what attracted you to this job and to pursue the job at IU?
Well, I have an interesting background, and I think sometimes it's a bit of luck in terms of experiences I've had. So I've worked at KU Medical Center, so I had experience in academic medicine. I spent many years at Michigan State as a college professor, and so had that experience in the Midwest and the Big Ten. Went down to the University of Georgia to be provost, which was all about really working at the flagship and elevating research, and then eventually becoming the president at Kennesaw State, an urban-based, very large university. And all of that together was kind of a sweet spot for what Indiana University is. Yeah,
well, you mentioned elevating research because at Kennesaw State in Georgia, you elevated that university to a research institution. As you look at IU and the opportunities here, certainly research a big part of what IU is all about. They're attracting record dollars as well there. Do you see research as a real opportunity going forward?
It is, and it's such an important mission for the university. I mean, it's part of our role is certainly to make discoveries and to find things and to create things that really impact the quality of life for folks in Indiana, but also around the world as well. And so we have a phenomenal range of research that goes on, and I'm looking forward to seeing how we're going to elevate that.
That research has economic impact, to be sure, in the state. Your thoughts, your vision as you look at IU continuing to connect in communities around the state and to help drive economic development, do you see that as a focus?
It's a really important platform and part of the footprint of the university, and we're really well positioned. Now, if you look at our outreach to the state, between Bloomington and a wonderful campus in Indianapolis, we also have 5 regional schools that are top-notch, great quality in really important parts of the state, right? Ranging from northwest to Kokomo, down to southeast. And in addition to providing an amazing education for students in those areas, those are also important parts of the role that we play in really serving communities in Indiana.
Yeah. I know you wanted to make sure we talked about you as a student-centered president. That's important to you, that interaction, that connection to students.
It is. And so, I started in this job July 1st officially. And from July 1st on at Indiana University, I want to make sure that everyone understands that students are the center of the universe at our institution. Everything we do, every decision we make, we're going to ask, how does this benefit students?
As you look at additional opportunities going forward, I know you're brand new into the role and into the job, but where do you see real opportunities going forward at Indiana University?
I really think there are opportunities across the 3 primary missions, right? So first and foremost is serving students. So we have opportunity to look at student outcomes right now and see where there's improvement. Also, the student experience. The second part of our mission, of course, is research and discovery, and we've talked about that already for a second. And then the third is making sure that we are an important and effective partner to the state in really elevating life throughout the state, whether it's economic vitality, certainly whether it's quality of life through health for folks, as well as cultural.
Yeah. As you look at the fall semester thing, getting back finally to normal, this will be your first fall here, but your thoughts as Indiana University and other colleges, universities open up for business this year? It
is going to be such a wonderful and joyous time in August when we start school again, and it's important, to acknowledge what a great job everybody did navigating through a time when nobody really had the answers, and doing so safely. And as we come back to campus, we're ready to open back up again. Now we'll be watching things and we'll adjust if necessary, but we're ready for full classrooms and a full football stadium, and everything in between.
I know you'll be at the football games too, starting out. A lot of interest in that football team this year. Pamela Whitten is IU's 19th president. President Whitten, really appreciate you taking the time to stop here for your first television interview. Look forward to having you many times in the future.
Thank you. Appreciate it.